Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
My name is Renuka Vyam and I am your IELTS examiner. Can I have your name?
Yeah, my full name is Ridish Shashidharmasala, but you can call me my first name Ridish.
Okay, Radish, let me check your ID.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. Where do you live?
I live in a place called Zira. It's a small scale city which is 35 kilometers away from here.
Okay, have you ever been to a foreign country?
No, so far not. I did not get any opportunity to go abroad, and there was no any work also. But in the future, I want to go abroad for do my further studies.
Okay. Do you like bags?
Of course, I like bags, but when there is a requirement, I carry a bag.
What type of bags do you like?
I like to carry a shoulder bag, which is much comfortable for me because it's easy for me to keep moving while I'm on travel.
What sort of bags do women like to buy?
Women mostly like to buy the handbags or the side bags, which is smaller in size and they have less items to carry. Most of the women carry the cosmetics only, so which are comfortably carried in such kind of bags.
What are the difference between the bags carried by children and adults?
Okay, children mostly they go to the schools and they carry a similar kind of bag in which they have to accommodate the books only. But when we talk about adults, they have different purposes while they are on travel. So according to the purpose and also according to the length of the stay, they carry different bags.
Okay. So in the second section, there is a cue card. So this is the cue card question, and you can use this paper, pencil. 1 minute I will give you.
Yes, Justin.
Yes. Sure. Yes.
Okay, we remember a few poems in our life because of its meaningful lyrics. Here I'm going to talk about a poem that I have learned when I was in the schools and I still remember it because of its meaning only. When I was in the first or second standard, a poem was taught to us and it was the Tingle Tingle Little Stars. Actually, the teacher presented this poem in a different way. When she came inside the classroom, she started motivating the people. They started that we have to dream about the life. We should have a dream in our life, then only we can go ahead. After telling a small story, she started reciting this poem. And all the children were quite interested in that presentation, and we all learned it. And throughout my academic life, since we were all together, we always sang this song whenever there was a free time. And recently, I went to one of my friends' home, and he was having a child. It was a boy, and while we were talking with each other in the drawing room, his son came inside and he started playing some games on the side. And while playing, he started reciting the same poem. It actually took me back to my school, and I mentioned this to my friend that it is actually a wonderful thing that you taught the same poem to his son. I told him that, like that. Thereafter, I came to my home and I told my wife also that such a thing I saw there, and it actually fascinated me. My wife also told me that these are actually the things normally people do, so we had to.
Time is up.
Okay.
So I will ask some more questions to you. Are you good at memorizing things?
I'm not that much good at memorizing things. When I was a child, when I was a school-going boy, I was appreciated by many times. I was appreciated many times like that, that I'm good at memorizing things. But these days, I feel myself to be not capable of memorizing the things.
Do you think it is easier for children to learn songs or poems than adults?
Of course, I think so because their brain is much sharper and it is in the growing stage. And at this stage, they are able to fill a lot of information in their brain. Maybe because of that reason, they are much better than adults in memorizing the things.
Do you think children like the rhythms of songs?
Of course, they enjoy the rhythms of songs because whenever in parties, I have observed a lot of children, rather than adults, they start moving their body when there is a movie, there is a song. For example, in the last month, I attended a wedding party in which a song was played. Most of the adults were staying without any activities, but children were all there. They were all enjoying. They were dancing together.
What can we learn from poems or songs?
Yeah, when a poet writes something, they want to convey some messages to the society. So, in fact, these messages are the lessons that people get to learn from the poems. So, when we listen to the songs and poems, apart from these messages, we get to know about the culture of a particular place. Since people belong to a particular place, they just can include such kind of elements also in their creativities.
Okay, that's the end of the interview.
Thank you.